Bingo! Nansithium bovvy. That was a very easy way, actually. The left turn, as you saw, which would have been a right turn from the opposite direction, that was only a couple of yards from the summit, and that lane may well have been the original track. So it comes right out to here. Got to get down there now. People have left a rubbish look, which they shouldn't do because no one comes up here. There's too much for me to take away there. It's called Nansithium bovvy, obviously named after the stream. Presume so, anyway. Sloppy here. There's definitely been a couple of, well, 2 fires. There's a toilet block, just an earth toilet. Doesn't look like there's anyone in. Hello? Who's that? Ow. Naughty Boy by Britton Romero, I think 1840 to 1920. Let's bend over. I'm sure there was a table when I was last here. Right. Right, I'll sign the book and then take some pictures and get the tarp up. Well, it's by no means perfect, but what it effectively is a very floppy fairly structurally stable ridge tent. The bike is tied out. There's a peg there and paracord down to a peg there, and then it's wrapped around. It's fallen over twice. You can see it scratched the brakes a bit. I might have two separate pieces with a loop at either end tied on, or I might keep it like that because it's up fairly well at the moment. I'm in the bivvy bag. Obviously I can see out. I'm virtually the same length as the bike, so my head's at the front wheel. My feet are just beyond the back wheel. I could go another foot further down actually. I'm quite pleased with this actually. It's turned out quite well. It is windier than probably what's safe, but hopefully the bike won't puncture the tarp. But the tarp's touching rubber, so it's touching the rubber of the saddle and it's touching the rubber of the handlebars. If anyone's got any tips on how I can make it better, I'd appreciate it. So, it's nice to lie down, leg warmers on. I've got no ground sheet, so maybe a little foam ground sheet just for my bum and my upper back. They're the only bits that touch the floor really. I'll sacrifice my legs. I got a time lapse set up, so you'll have seen the bike fall over inside the tarp probably. Nice, relaxing. It is nice under here. The wind's coming from the edge of the tarp over there, so I've got a good storage bit on that side. And then I did wonder if the angle of the paracord would be too far down, but it's worked out really well. I've got a lot of space actually. The only thing is obviously the bike's fallen over twice, so it will definitely fall over again, and with the way the wind's blowing, it'll fall on me if it falls over now. Yeah, I was going to have a coffee under here, but I'm not comfortable cooking, so I'll probably have coffee in the bothy. But it's really nice actually to lie down. It is nice under here. If I had a pole, I could peg it up open at the front like a proper ridge tent. I'd have a ridge tent front and a droop a bit at the back, but if it rains I'll be dry. Yeah, I am pleased. Just gotta wrap a strap around the front wheel to act as a brake and keep the bars steady, but yeah, this is super nice. And it's actually quite warm under here now. The sun's out a bit, and yeah, first time in the bivvy bag this year. Not to sleep, but I could see myself having a proper pitch up. So anyway, nice view as well. I'll show you the outside. I'll get my shoes back on. So out we get. Out to the view. Oh. And there's the bothy. So it's a DD 3 metre by 3 metre tarp and pegged out at each corner. 2 pegs here. Could have done with another one there. 4 pegs at the back. There's two tie-out points together, and then along there it's straight. See, it is very floppy. Mostly floppy on the other side, but I'm happy with that. Oh, the time lapse is finished. I'd give that a solid 7 out of 10. That took a couple of minutes to put up. Good in an emergency. Very light. I didn't notice it on the off-road or on the road. Super light sleep system for the spring and summer and autumn as well. I haven't seen anybody yet. Very happy with that. I always thought the bike looks very, well, it looks quite cool like that, but I've carried the paracord around with me for years in the saddlebag without really thinking about it. Never carried any pegs though, so I couldn't have pitched it like that, but I haven't pitched up a bike since I went camping to my grandfather's on the old Kalkoff. Kalkoff, years and years ago, long before Strava and YouTube and all of that. I used to carry pegs on the bike then and the paracord, so I might start carrying the pegs this time. We'll see.